back. Should be rolling through now on YouTube. Should be rolling through now. All right, we got it. We got it. Sorry for that little snafu. Forgot to update a setting there. But we are good to go. We are on YouTube, Facebook. Appreciate everybody buying in, tuning in for the 59 set break. So let me get our recording going and we'll do a quick rundown here. All right, up first tonight we've got our 59 top set break. Actually, only thing we've got tonight. So got a few dozen stars we'll look at. Nice, classy set, classic design. Got a huge rookie with Bob Gibson. We got all the big names with Mantle, Mays, Clemente, and so on. Now, if it's your first time joining us, we use random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. We 572 cards in this basic set. We sold 571 spots, gave one away. All right, let me make this bigger so you can see. So however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. Congrats to C-Banks on Twitter for winning that free spot in tonight's break. So we had a limit of 10, max 10 spots in this one, so we've got like 117 participants or something ridiculous. Appreciate all of you guys. Y'all are awesome. This thing sold out, even with that limit in under an hour, which is pretty incredible. So thank you all for your support. Appreciate you buying in. So every spot you bought gets you a card. We'll paste this list of 572 names into the randomizer. Somebody new, give me a number in the chat between 3 and 9. And we'll randomize that number of times. And whoever's name comes out in spot number 1 of the randomizer, there we go, 7. Appreciate it, Matt. Whoever's name comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 gets Ford Frick. Whoever's name comes out in spot number 10 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. So Matt was first, so we'll randomize 7 times. It'll be that 7th time that sticks. Now we won't read through all 572 names. What we will do is show a few dozen hits, and then I'll post up the list sorted by participant as soon as we're done. All right, without any further ado, we'll get rolling. Good to see you all in the chat. Hey Brent, hey Jason, hey Jake. What's up, Joseph? Appreciate all you pitched in numbers. Matt was the quick draw tonight. All right. Okay, here we go. So here's our first random. Let's see, we got 572 in the list. All right, so 6 more of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, there we go. Okay, we got Jeff on top. And Nathan Shelton on bottom. We'll just scroll right on over to our checklist. There's Jeff on top with Nathan on bottom. All right, make that a little wider and this a little smaller so we don't see too much at once. I know you already, your eyes jumped to number 10, I know, so we already know who's got that big one. That is the first hit we'll look at, so no point in slow rolling it. So congrats, Jason Taylor, huge hit for you. Number 10, Mickey Mantle, gorgeous SGC4 example. Hey Joseph, hey man, absolutely appreciate you hopping in the breaks with us. They're good fun, nice way to get a shot at some cool vintage cards. And worst case scenarios, you walk away with a common from 1959. Love the 59 design with kind of the oval image. Absolutely gorgeous, clean card. So congrats, Jason. Huge, huge hit. All right. Nellie Fox goes to Fred Mistretta. It's a nice little Nellie. If I'm not mistaken, did Nellie win the MVP in 58? Is that right? He won it sometime. 58, 59. That was Jensen and Banks in 58, and then must have been 59. Yeah, 59 he won, along with Banks again. So Banks with the repeat there. So nice getting a little Nelly for MVP year, so that's cool. 50, Spore and Spawn goes to Nathan Lindgren. So there's Spawny. Gonna jump quite a bit here, so all the way up to 100, or no, sorry, no, can't skip our Mr. Willie Banks, or Willie Mays, excuse me, Willie Banks. Goes to Dina Connolly. Congrats, Dina. Nice SGC 5 on the Mays. I mean, really clean card. Pretty example. Congrats on that hit. Nice maze there for you, Dina. And now we're going to jump up almost 100 cards. Look at Jim Bunning at 149. There we go. Goes to Nathan Shelton. There's the old Bunning. Follow that up with Stan the Man. Goes to Brad Halverson. Brad, sorry if I butchered your last name. I haven't practiced it very much, so. But there's a nice little Stan the Man musial. Right. Sandy Koufax, next hit we'll look at. Sorry, Barton, feel free to review the recording if you want to see the first few minutes. Okay, Sandy goes to Brett Beer. Or Barton, are you suggesting we start over because you maybe didn't hit the mantle? Nice Sandy, good image. Yogi Berra coming in at 180. Goes to Al Godwin. Yogi. Roger Maris, 202. Wanted the maze. I gotcha. Goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Mr. Maris for your Kansas City Athletics. All right, now I realized that I didn't even scan this card, okay? Fence Busters, 212, Aaron Matthews, PSA 7, gorgeous card. Wasn't even in the listing. Nice little fancy hit. Fence Busters goes to Joseph Cerullo. Nice hit, Joseph. Aaron and Matthews leading the Braves to the World Series in '58. Didn't end quite the way the Bravos wanted it to, but good run nonetheless. Early win coming in 260. To Kevin O'Malley. There's the win. Another cool multiplayer card. Hitters, foes. Goes to Randy Jones. Podres, Levine, and Drysdale for the Dodgers. For the Dodgers, who end up winning the World Series in '59. Oh, there's our free spot. So C. Banks taking the Bud Daly home. If you don't get in on our free spot giveaways, be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, like us on Facebook. 3 ways to enter, and you can enter 3 times. So nothing wrong against that. If you enter in 3 times, you got 3 shots. So I think we had like 300-ish total entries between the 3 platforms on this one. The majority of those are coming in on Twitter just because I guess it's easier to reply. I don't know, more seamless. Gil Hodges is 270. Goes to Stephen Huvane. Richie Ashburn's number 300 goes to Bradley O'Connor. Just a quick little plug for next break coming up is actually 72 Tops football. So I flipped that one because we got 72 Tops baseball coming up soon as well. I thought that 2021 Tops Heritage was going to come out this week, but it looks like I'm not going to get it till next week. So I'm going to break that 72 Tops baseball along with some Heritage just because the Heritage is a throwback to the 72 design. So flip-flop to those. We got 72 Tops football. That is with the high numbers, so complete set. Really nice near mint to mint set. Some really crispy cards in there, so it'll be a fun one. So how much for a spot? That's a fantastic question. So I've been debating. There are actually a few PSA 8 cards in it. I've been debating on whether or not to pull them to get the price point down. I think I'm going to leave them in, but so anyways, the final price point will depend on what I decide to do with those. But somewhere around $15 a spot. So again, really crispy set. But I'll post up scans in a uh, price point probably on Thursday, so you can know what's coming. All right. Speaking of Ernie Banks in the prime of his career goes to Brad Halverson. There is Ernie. Hey Jason, good to see you in the chat, man. Oh, I did pull Hoyt too. Just got him flip-flopped here. Hoyt goes to Mike Skelton. So we're all it's a nice mid-grade 59 set. Obviously some of these look really nice, like the Gibson there. Overall VGEX to EX. Some on either side of it. 360. Hal Kaline goes to Michael Swafford. Hank Aaron's coming up next. He's card 380. That scratch is on the case, and not the card. Goes to David Engdahl. PSA 4 here on Hank. Obviously, centering's your main issue. Really nice, clean example. There's the back. Something we could all use is a few words of wisdom. Words of wisdom goes to Fred Mistretta, Larson, and Mr. Casey. Jackie Jensen, as we mentioned, just coming off an MVP year. One of your struggle to hit the who if you ever play, you know, those baseball trivia games like and try to name all your MVP winners from a decade or something, you're liable to forget old Jackie. So outstanding year in 58. 35 home runs, 122 RBIs. Some nice numbers. Solid year. Goes to Timothy Henry. 415, Bill Mazeroski goes to James Stambouli. There's the Maz. Whitey Ford, 430, goes to Roger Beard. Frank Robinson, one of my favorite cards in the set. I really like the black background on these. This case is pretty scuffed. The card is not. Okay, there's a focus that helps us see a little better. But really like the black background. Frames it well. It's a nice card there for you, James Cohorn. Brooks Robinson, 439, goes to Joey Plumlee. Ed Matthews is 450. Goes to Rob Carter. As mentioned, the Dodgers went on to win the World Series in 59. So Dodgers team card up next. Goes to Louis Hellenmeyer. There you go, Louis. Your Los Angeles Dodgers. One of the coolest subsets from the 50s is the Baseball Thrills subset here from 59. So you got Mantle hitting his 42nd home run for the Crown. Goes to Larry Brooks. So just kind of commemorates some different baseball milestones, which are pretty cool. So you got K-Line becoming the youngest batting champ. That goes to Eric Lewing. We got Maze's over-the-shoulder catch, which is, of course, fantastic. You got 3 images. Goes to Leroy David. One of my favorite cards, period, from the 50s. Got Aaron clubbing a World Series homer. Goes to Brad Halverson. There you go, Brad. Getting to practice your name tonight. Then we got the old hustler, Banks, winning the MVP. Everybody loves it when a hustler wins, right? Goes to Taylor Napier. And, of course, we've got Roberto Clemente coming up. Joey Plumlee. Joey, didn't you like claim this card earlier in a in a chat or on one of the threads? I'm pretty sure I saw you say the Clemente is mine. Okay. SGC 5, gorgeous card. Congrats, Joey. Very, very nice hit. Mentioned earlier, Yankees completed the World Series title in '58. Yankees team card goes to Anthony Mastaloni. All right, may have seen it. I scrolled just a touch too far. Bob Gibson goes to Kevin Porter. PSA 6. I mean, the centering is just going to be your main issue here. Gorgeous, clean card. Nice, strong corners. Just a little bit of fuzz on that bottom left corner. I mean, who doesn't need a little more pink action on their rookie cards? Fantastic hit for you, Kevin. Congrats, congrats. We are into the high numbers here. Oops, meant to put Bob back down there. We are into the high numbers. High numbers have a little bit different back design. So the numbers are blocked off in black, whereas, your um, lower number cards were green. So definitely gives the car in more black outline, black writing as opposed to green. So it gives the car definitely a different pop. So the high numbers, pretty cool, a little distinctive in 59. So Killebrew goes to Jeremy Mariquin. Yeah, you don't hear that one very often anymore. Harmon was a bonus baby. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. What is a bonus baby? Somebody fill me in, or I'm gonna have to Google it after this broadcast is over. All right, 550, symbol of courage, of course. Campy with a tragic car accident. Goes to Gerard, PSA 3 here on the symbol of courage. Campy always, just the bright attitude, even in the face of, you know, some real life difficulties. Sepeda, 553, goes to Jeremy Mariquin. Oh, interesting. Um, Jeremy Mariquin getting the Sepeda Sporting News All-Star. So nice little run of All-Stars here. I don't think I've given the disclaimer, but if you're new, just because I don't read your name on the broadcast doesn't mean the cards you got are, not worth the price of admission. Number one, they are all from 1959. Number two, um, they're all these cards are all stars through here, right? And a lot of the high numbers are worth the price of admission. So make sure you check it out. Don't just throw these cards in your in your comment box at the next show. They some of them are decent, even if we aren't showing them on the broadcast. Nellie Fox goes to Joshua Apfel. Very cool, very cool. I think we need to bring the term back, bonus baby, unless there was some, I don't know. I don't know why the term fell out of use. Does anybody know that? Just people got tired of it, or did it? I don't know. Words are weird. Did something negative happen? And it's like, no, we can't say bonus baby anymore. Nellie's always got a chaw. What do you like? I mean, obviously it's just bubble gum because it's Big League Chew, I think, is what it was. Ernie Banks, All Star, PSA 3.5, goes to Brent Combs. Luis Aparicio goes to Bradley O'Connor. 59 All-Star cards always struck me as a little odd. I don't know. I can't quite get it to focus on Aparicio, probably because this holder's a little funky. But we got Hank Aaron, PSA 5, going to Greg Ritzer. Aaron All-Star. Next time, don't make him face the sun when you're taking his picture. Come on. Gotta squint a little. Al Kaline goes to Randy Jones. Willie Mays goes to Jared Houston. There's Mr. Willie, All-Star. Yeah, good point. Winter jobs. What do you what do you think? What do you think Aaron Judge does for his winter job? Like, oh, that's just funny to think about, right? All right, Mickey Mantle goes to Joseph Cerullo. Hey, thanks, Matthew. Yeah, vintage cards are just fantastic. I mean, classy, classy stuff. I didn't show the back design. I do like the back design. I like the back design better than the front design on the All-Stars from 59. But tape measure champion of modern sluggers, Mickey Mantle. All right. So you can see here, oh, I didn't pull the spawn, but that was the Mantle was the last one we're looking at. And you can see wrapping up there with Nathan Shelton. So appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate you all buying in. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Weather's nice here. You can tell spring's rolling around. If you're in Colorado, God bless you with all that snow. But yeah, so look for that 72 Topps football coming out later this week. Will be good fun. One we've never done before, so that's the cool thing. Those high numbers are tough, so that's one reason for the little bit higher price point. So look for it around $15 a spot. I think I'll leave those PSA 8 cards in there. So it'll be a good fun one, and that'll do it. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday night. And this is Burl signing off.